I will say this, the behavior by a lot, both privately and publicly, are pushing people like you and me away. Not like we're going to be pro-Hamas, not like we're going to, but we're like, honestly, the way you are treating me is so repulsive. I have text messages, Megan, calling me an anti-Semite. I am learning biblical Hebrew and writing a book on the Shabbat. I honor the Shabbat, literally the Jewish Sabbath. I visit Israel and fight for it. And there's another article out in the Times of Israel today. I could read it on air. I was just reading before I got on. Charlie, what are you doing? Like, why are you, what am I doing? I'm sorry. Like, let's just take a step back here.
And Charlie, basically, what he said that it's like a genocide, an ethnic cleansing of 2.5 million Muslim people from Palestine. And on his conscience, he could no longer support Israel in this, what you call the biggest genocide of this era. And because of that, he was sort of turning on the Israeli propaganda machine. And then, you know what happened? There was this message from the Israel side that you better control yourself, and this is the last warning. And then we also understand that Bibi Netanyahu is like thousands of miles away from the actual place where Charlie Kirk was shot down. But Netanyahu, in just 1 minute, Netanyahu tweeted on Twitter that Charlie Kirk was his best friend, and he's really sorry about what happened to Charlie Kirk, and both of them had a really goody-goody relationship. But this is such a coincidence. I guess, how can you know in just 1 minute? Either you were expecting that, or you were watching the live stream, or whatever. I don't think it was streamed live on television. I guess we got the footages afterwards. So how was he so sure that he tweeted just 1 minute after the killing? And point comes that you can kill, as I was saying, you can kill like 200,000 Muslims and no one will say anything. But Charlie Kirk is not a Muslim. He's like a Christian. He was like a priest in his early life. Charlie Kirk was a friend, a good friend of Donald Trump. He was part of the Republican Party. And he was very famous all over the place. And how can you kill? I mean, it's not the first time that Israel is doing these sorts of killings, but how can you kill an American politician? Because America is not just giving you money, it's also giving you all the weapons from which you're fighting that war, especially those F-35 jets and that fancy Iron Dome system. And you might say that Muslims attacked us first, and now Muslims don't have any weapons, so they can't defend themselves, and that's why so many of them are dying. But you can't now give the same debate, in this case, for Charlie Kirk, because Charlie Kirk is like the person who is actually in charge of giving you the money and giving you the weapons, because he's an American politician and he's friends with all the big guys, even the president of America. And you go on and kill that guy. Does that make your agenda stronger or weaker? Or did they think that Charlie Kirk was going to become a problem in the future because he could be, he was so bright and he was so good at talking and he was so good at politics that he might have become the president of United States maybe 10 years, 20 years from now. So they thought that they could eliminate him right now.
Netanyahu is very quickly, very swiftly becoming a madman who has no control on his, the emotions. He has no control. He is just turning anywhere and striking, and turning another way and striking. And now he has strike over the best friend that Israel ever had. It has turned into a multipolar world, and there are so many pockets of power in the world now. And so because of that, now Israel is with no one. Like, look at the audacity and look at the frenzy in which Netanyahu has gone into, that he is saying that now he is not friends with anyone. Like, he is, in other words, saying that he's not even in the US camp anymore. So which camp is he in? Because US was the only protector of Israel. The European states, even UK and France and Germany, they have been, politicians in these countries have been openly accusing Israel of this genocide. They have been saying this in the United Nations also, and also United Nations has just passed another resolution yesterday, again saying that Israel is committing a genocide in